There's a brand new cigarette lighter for a 90 to 96 Honda. There's the part number. It fits like Civics, Accords, Preludes. They're all pretty much the same. I'm going to show you how to take it apart and how to fix it and how it all works. Okay, now this is your negative wire that clips on here. This is your positive wire that clips on here. This is where your light bulb goes in this plastic casing. Now to remove it from the car, you're going to want to pull the light bulb, the negative, and the positive wiring off. Once all that's off, you're going to unscrew this back piece right here. And once this back piece comes off, you'll be able to slide the front of it out of the front of the dash like this, and it should all come out like that. And then this piece right here will be behind the dash. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to fix it and how it works. Now you see how this clip's holding onto the cigarette lighter? See right here, the top clip? That's your negative clip. Okay, whenever this is encased like this wire makes this shell negative. So you have to bend this top clip inward to get negative. Then when you push it all the way in, you get positive. See, this is your positive wire on this gold thing, and it clips to this clip down here. Okay. Now remove the lighter so you can see the clips. You see the top clips right here and the bottom clips down there. If you're repairing this, you need to bend both of them inwards. Okay, the top's the negative, the bottom's the positive. You know, it has to get both positive and negative contact in order for the lighter to work. If you just bend the bottom ones in and just let it get positive, the cigarette lighter is not going to work. Okay, and the reason these get bent out is from those chargers people stick in here. And your charger isn't supposed to touch these clips. It's supposed to touch, you know, the flat spot that you see right here. That's where your charger's supposed to touch, is flat spot. But whenever the prongs touch the outside there, it bends them out. I'll be repairing a cigarette lighter. I got it all figured out. So anyways, you see them bottom prongs down there? Those are your positive prongs. You got to bend them in. You can do it with a flathead screwdriver. That's pretty easy. Now what's hard is getting these top prongs bent out. And I went to the store and bought these picks right here as a tool, trying to pry at it, and it didn't work too good. But what I'm going to try to point out is this pick here. Okay, right here, you see it spring right there? It needs to come out, it needs to be bent out. Okay. See, I already got the other one over here bent out. See how far it sticks out? And this one's like bent in. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I made a tool. No, it took me a couple of days to figure this out. Am I going to make a tool? Because I can't buy it in the store. And anyways, looks like I lost my special tool that I made for the video. No, there it is. Okay. So I took a nail. As you can see on this nail, the head is off-centered. Okay, so that's basically a nail you don't even want to use for a house, or you know, if you're doing something, making something important, you don't want to use that. So anyways, you can see how I bent it like an L shape. And I'm using this off-centered head to stick on the back of the clip and pry it out. So I'm going to hook this one up that I already fixed. So as you can see, I have it like this behind it, and then I'm able to pry like this, you see, and pry it out. This is one way you can pry it out and fix it. You know, cheap, just find you a nail around the house if you got stuff like that. But yeah, you just want to do that, like get behind it with the off-center, see the head of the nail, the off-center part, you just want to hook behind it and pry out. And you're not going to do it the first time. You're going to have to pry on it like several times and keep bending at it to get it pried out. But yeah, that's how I made a cheap tool to fix it. Yeah. There, I got both these negative clips pulled out. What I'm going to do is, whenever I stick this guy in there now, it's harder to push in. So Yeah, it's like real hard to get in there. Alright, now that it's in there, it'll probably bend them clips back out, you know, a little bit more. Like if I had them bent in too much, it's gonna bend them back out. But I believe that fixed it. Now I gotta power it up and see if it works. And if you ever want to clean like this actual cigarette lighter thing, see how it slides up and down like that? If yours is ever stiff. Anyways, I put a little bit of WD-40 on mine, just in that cracked area, and then I pushed it all the way in like this, and then I spun it around and kept spinning it, and all this nasty stuff came out. It looked like dried up soda or something. But anyways, and I took paper towel and wiped all the excess, you know, WD-40 off. But you don't want to put a lot of WD-40 on there, just like 1 or 2 squirts, little bitty squirts, and work it clean. And but yeah, you can see it has no problem sliding up and down now. It has no problem sliding. So, and you got to be careful, make sure there's not any, like, a lot of oil on it, because when you stick it in there, it might get hot and start burning. Alright, I got this little USB adapter, and it says, I don't know if you can see, it's lit up. Okay, so it has power. Now the thing with this is, you know it's going to get negative charge by touching the sides of the cylinder. So if this thing doesn't light up whenever you stick it in, it means it's not getting positive contact. So if this thing isn't lighting up, do not twist it, because you'll damage those springs. If it's not lighting up, just pull it in and out, slide it in and out, until it lights up, and it'll light up. But yeah, if you twist it, then you're going to damage them springs again. You'll have to bend those back out. Okay, so just be real careful when you install one of these and you remove them, and make sure you don't spin them around and twist them. Alright, this cigarette lighter's fixed. I'm going to go ahead and watch. Fixed it. A lot harder to pull out. It's a lot harder to pull out, but yeah, I fixed it. So I bent those springs, those negative springs. That's why it wasn't getting any contact. Yeah, it was the negative springs that need to be bent. So yeah, I fixed everything. Even got a light under there somewhere. I gotta turn it on. There you go. So I even got the light for the cigarette lighter replaced. Yeah, I fixed it. That's how you fix a cigarette lighter.